Possible red card for FIFA. Some soccer fans who paid for World Cup tickets tell us they're not happy.
They're turning to our response team for help. Our consumer investigator Chris Chmura shows us why, plus how the Attorney General is now getting involved.
Soccer fans like Jose Flores in Long Beach and Joe Mello in Downey should be amped up for the World Cup. But instead,
very deceitful.
They're frustrated with FIFA.
I'm kind of done with the FIFA stuff.
Joe bought 4 tickets to the Belgium-Iran match at SoFi Stadium, but only one appeared in his FIFA app. Alarming, considering he paid $1,600, and the game's right around the corner on Father's Day.
The frustration was not knowing where I was sitting, not knowing if they were going to get it fixed in time, and not being able to talk to anyone who seemed to know what they were doing.
Joe shared his issue with us. Just before we stepped in, FIFA fixed it after Joe spent a full week calling and emailing them.
And I really feel if I wasn't diligent in doing it, that it probably would have been a disaster when I got to the stadium.
Jose, on the other hand, has his tickets and knows exactly where he's assigned to sit.
We're all the way at the top.
And that is the problem.
Practically nosebleeds.
He and his wife were headed to LA's first World Cup match on Friday, U.S. versus Paraguay. They dropped $3,800 on 2 tickets early on, when FIFA was only selling 4 broad categories.
So we're purchasing, the second most expensive category.
FIFA's website describes Category 2 as positioned outside of Category 1 areas, available in both lower and upper tiers. Well, at SoFi, sections closest to the field are labeled 100s, farthest away, 500s.
We're thinking, okay, middle of the stadium, nothing too far, nothing too close, obviously, middle.
FIFA assigned Jose and his wife, Tier 2 ticket holders, Section 512, at the top. Take a look at the view from Section 512 on SoFi's Virtual Seat View website, about as far away from the field as you can get.
We're not expecting to be seated in the 500 section.
They say they complained to FIFA, but it declined to reassign their seats, even though Jose says he sees on FIFA's own site that it's now selling seats closer to the action at a lower price than they paid.
Those same Category 2 tickets you can find in the lower sections for $800 cheaper. And that part is extremely frustrating.
Jose's wife kicked their complaint to us. Our teams contacted FIFA multiple times. No one's responded. We found news reports about fans around the country voicing similar concerns. People saying FIFA did not deliver the seats they expected and paid for.
There are really 2 avenues here.
That's longtime trial attorney Derek Howard. He teaches sports law at the University of San Francisco. Howard told me ticket holders like Jose could consult a consumer attorney, but he said it's unlikely a case could move fast enough to get the fans the seats they expect. Instead, Howard said upset ticket holders might net accountability faster by complaining to the Attorney General.
This falls right within the wheelhouse of the California Attorney General.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta's office says he is stepping in. Bonta recently sent FIFA this letter. He noted California gives consumers legal protections, and the state has, quote, strict prohibitions on marketing practices that are likely to mislead them. Bonta also requested detailed information about FIFA's ticketing practices. California is not alone focusing on FIFA. New York and New Jersey's attorneys general announced a formal investigation. New Jersey's Attorney General said, quote, being honest about ticket sales is not complicated, but FIFA has turned buying a ticket to the World Cup into a gauntlet of confusion, fake scarcity, and impossibly high prices, all at the expense of consumers.
Again, we wanted to hear from FIFA, but no one's responded to us. So what are fans supposed to do? Howard recommended persistence, calling every day if you have to, and demanding a seat change, because the bucket of available seats is fluctuating.
The bottom line? Extra time and hassle for some fans who feel they've already lost before the first World Cup match has even begun.
We'll have to go to the game, bite the bullet, and then see what happens.
Chris Chmura, NBC4 News.
Now, whether you have tickets or not, we've got you covered. You can catch every match, every moment live on Telemundo and Peacock in Spanish.